In the quaint village of Willowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, lived a young boy named Eli. Eli was a curious and eager student under the guidance of Master Tobi, a wise and gentle monk known throughout the village for his profound wisdom and kind demeanor. Eli had a sensitive heart. He cared deeply about what others thought of him. This sensitivity often left him feeling joyful when praised and despondent when criticized. Aware of his struggle, Eli sought guidance from Master Tobi, hoping to find peace within himself. One sunny afternoon, as they walked through the meadows that bordered Willowbrook, Eli turned to Master Tobi with a troubled expression. "Master, you once mentioned that understanding oneself is the key to wisdom. But how can I start to understand myself when I am so affected by what others say about me?" Master stopped walking and gestured for Eli to sit beside him on a fallen log bathed in sunlight. As they sat, Master Tobi looked at Eli with a warm, reassuring smile. "Eli, the journey to self-understanding begins when you stop allowing others to define who you are," he explained. Eli, puzzled, furrowed his brow. "But how can I do that, Master? It seems so difficult." "Consider this," Master Tobi began, his voice calm and soothing. "If someone tells you that you are unkind, you feel upset. If another person claims you are generous, you feel happy. You are letting their opinions control your emotions and, in turn, your sense of self. You must take back that control. You must stop giving others the power to define you, and yes, that includes me as well." Eli nodded, taking in the monk's words, but a hint of doubt lingered. "But if I don't listen to what people say, how will I know who I am?" "That is where your journey begins," Master Tobi replied. "You must listen not to what others say about you, but to your own heart. What do you feel? What do you believe? What do you value? These are the questions you must ask yourself." Inspired by Master Tobi's advice, Eli decided to embark on a journey of self-discovery. He began by observing his reactions to daily events, noting what brought him joy and what caused him distress. He engaged in activities both familiar and new, learning to recognize his strengths and confront his weaknesses without the filter of external judgment. Each evening, Eli would reflect on his day, writing down his thoughts and feelings in a small journal. This practice helped him understand his true emotions, separate from the praises and criticisms of others. As weeks turned into months, Eli found himself feeling more confident and less swayed by others' opinions. He started to trust his own judgment and felt a growing sense of inner peace. He was discovering who he was, not who others thought he should be. One day, while helping an elderly neighbor tend to her garden, Eli realized how much he enjoyed caring for plants. This was a passion he had never explored because he had always been too busy worrying about fitting in with his peers, who were more interested in games and sports. This new understanding led Eli to volunteer at Willowbrook's community garden. There, he met other gardening enthusiasts, made new friends, and learned valuable skills. His knowledge of plants and his natural compassion for living things blossomed. Months later, Eli and Master Tobi returned to their favorite spot in the meadow. The trees swayed gently in the breeze, and the sun cast dappled shadows on the ground. Eli looked at Master Tobi with a bright, sincere smile. "Master, I've been following your advice. I've stopped worrying so much about what others think of me. Instead, I've been listening to my own heart, and it's made me feel stronger and happier. I've learned so much about myself. I now know that I love gardening and helping things grow, and that caring for others brings me joy." Master Tobi listened intently, his eyes twinkling with pride. "Well done, Eli. You have traveled a path that many find difficult. You've learned to value yourself and understand your true nature. That's a sign of great wisdom." Eli beamed with pride and gratitude. "Thank you, Master. I could not have started this journey without your guidance." As they stood to leave, Master Tobi placed a hand on Eli's shoulder. "Remember, Eli, the most important lesson is to always be true to yourself. By doing so, you will find happiness and peace, no matter where life takes you." Eli nodded, his heart filled with a newfound sense of freedom and self-assurance. It teaches us an important lesson. Just like him, we can all learn to listen to ourselves and find out who we truly are. It's not what others say about us that defines us, but what we believe about ourselves. When we embrace this truth, we discover the freedom and joy of being authentically ourselves.